This is Textiles and the Triplett Sisters, and I'm Lee Triplett, and today we are exploring Fusible Fun. Now, you might wonder why someone who's interested in antique quilts is talking about Fusible. Well, Fusible has been around a lot longer than some people realize. In fact, I know of an antique quilt in a private collection from the 18th century that has fusible applique on it. Fusible. Now, I don't know what the earliest example of fusible applique is, but that one seems early enough to me. So I asked my sister what they used for the fusible then. She told me it might have been horse glue. Now, I'm going to think that it was only after the horse had already expired from natural causes, just because I would feel better about it that way. But now, to get back to fun, right? Fusible Fun. We started out with Fusible because we were interested in having a block of the month. And the Triplett Sisters selected an 1856 Huguenot Friendship Quilt. Now this has 36 blocks, 35 which are applique, only one-pieced, and then a large border that goes all the way around, detailed with flowers and vines. So we felt like there might be some people, me included, that did not want to tackle that entire project. And so we created a fusible kit that has all of the blocks in it. Well, we had so much fun with that, we thought, well, what are other things that we can do with this fusible? And so we thought, well, what about a fusible idea book? And so here we have used two of the blocks, one on the front and the back, and then you can fill the book with ideas for quilts or dreams or goals that you want to set, whatever you want to put in your Fusible Fun idea book. We also thought, well, what about a purse? But, you know, I don't know that I want to make the whole purse. So I just went to the dollar store and got me a purse and then created a block out of my fusible kit. You'll see that here. And that block I turned into the pocket. So I just added a pocket to an already made purse. So if something happens to it, it's no concern, not a big deal at all. I also have the table runner that you see, which uses 5 different blocks. We also have a pop art grapes inspired by Andy Warhol, and it uses the same block but with different background colors. We also made a pillow, and here's the pillow so that you can see it. And we just used one block and then put it on a simple pillow. And this pillow is actually a slip cover, so it slides on and off, and you can trade out your pillows with different seasons or different holidays, whatever you choose to use. Now, once you have decided on which block, how are you going to do this fusible? Well, it comes in a little packet like this. And it's pre-fused and it's pre-cut. So it does have a few snips that need to be made. So you select your fabric, your background fabric, and I'll move that over here so you can see it. You're going to make a few snips to get the individual pieces off, and then you simply lay it out, following the image that's on the cover of your kit. Just put a couple of pieces in place here so that you get the idea. And then once you have it laid out however you would like it, and you can follow the design, or if you choose to create your own, you can also do that as well. Once you have it laid out exactly where you want it, I like to place a plexiglass over the top to make sure I've stayed within my size of the block I want, whether it's an 8-inch or a 9-inch. And then you're going to take an iron and simply press and hold. You don't want to rub back and forth because that may loosen it. But you press it on and hold it. I count to 10, lift it up. Oh my gosh, you're done. You have completed your block. Now you can leave it just like that, or you can choose to have some more fun, because after all, it is fusible fun. So I showed you a pillow before, and this is simply ironed on, and then I did add this little trim around to kind of highlight it. But if you wanted to paint on your fusible, you can add details with paint, and you can see the difference that that makes. It really brings the flower and the stem out. I showed you a purse earlier, so now let's look at what happens with that same pattern, but we've added details again, shading on our pokeberries as well as on the veins on our leaves. So it's just up to you, whatever your imagination wants to do with it. You can use embroidery stitches, fancy machine stitching to applique it on if you want to still machine applique, but you don't need to. And you can use textile markers, textile paint, even a little bling if you like bling in your world. So whatever your imagination wants, simply have fun and fabulous day.